everybody, and welcome back to Tenza Motorsports. Today we're doing a muffler delete on this car. We're also pulling a bit of a prank on my wife, and I'll get to the prank here in just a moment. Before we do, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like if you enjoy this type of content. Also make sure to check us out on Instagram, Tenza_Motorsports. We do early releases, teasers, and giveaways on there. And as always, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so last night I cut the muffler off, and I left a little bit on there. I'll show you what that looks like here in just a moment. It's not the heaviest muffler, but I did leave about an inch and a half on this. And that means if you ever wanted to put it back on, you could absolutely do that. Didn't damage the muffler in any other way. This car is the 328 SULIV model, so the super low emissions vehicle model. And that muffler was so quiet. Like, you heard the electric fan more than the engine. And we're not trying to make this super noisy. Most BMWs respond really well to a muffler delete. This car will be a little bit more sporty, losing a little bit of weight, have a little bit better sound. RevMatch is going to be doing all the tuning and help us with some upgrades. This engine is the 3-liter, and in the 330, this engine makes like 250, 260, whatever it is. And in this car, it's like low 200s. So we're going to be pumping that up. Until then, we're doing a muffler delete, and then today I put in one of those turbo speakers, the ones that sound like a turbo blow off, and it makes it sound like a blow off valve when you let off the pedal. I'll show you how we wired that up. She does not know about that yet, so if I can get her to push the pedal down far enough to get it to go, she'll hear it. I have it right now. The BMW pedal actually is really good for this system. If you're wanting to do this as a prank, or I don't know, maybe you're doing it unironically, the pedal on this car made that really easy. So I'm going to show you how that's routed, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing for the exhaust. And I will link everything that we use down in the description below. Some exhaust hangers, the 3-inch piping kit that I bought off of Amazon. It's been really good. I've used it on 2 vehicles now, and I still have leftover. Even after we're done with this car, I'll have leftover. So it was worth every penny of the, I think it was like 170 bucks or something like that. It's really not that expensive at all. I'll show you the prank, and we'll get her reaction when we go to drive the car, and then we'll get this muffler delete finished. So she is currently inside the house, so hopefully she doesn't come out while I've got the hood open, because she'll definitely see it in there. So there is the little component. You can see it there. I can't push it right now because it'll go off, and it's pretty freaking loud. What that does is when the pedal is pushed down, it pushes on this little lever. It makes a clicking sound, and then when you let off, it does the blow-off valve. So it's not always active. So like if you push the pedal down like this, it's not gonna hit that. And I have it so that this little bump here on the pedal actually hits that lever. And it works really well. So you have to push the pedal down pretty far to hit that. Then this wiring here, the wiring that came with it was kind of crappy. I obviously went through and redid it, wrapped it all up. That wire goes down underneath the pedal. I tucked it underneath the pedal all the way up that side, and you can see just a little line going up. I've got the wires all cleaned up back behind there, so it all looks really good. Let's go underneath the hood and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'll try to do this segment really quick. So there's the wire coming up and along the top there, zip tied in a few spots, back over there. Then here's where we went to the power. So there's my constant power there on the left. It comes over. Like I said, I've got it all wrapped up real nice. There's the ground. You can see the ground wire going to that post. And then I have it over here, zip tied to this harness. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. You guys will hear it in a little bit, but I better get the hood shut before she comes out here. Okay, let's go and show off what's going on with the muffler. I'll get the back of the car lifted, and we'll start putting that together. Okay, here we are underneath the car, and you can see that's where the exhaust ends. Like I said, I cut enough that if we wanted to, you could get a slip joint, stick it over there, and weld this back together. No damage done to the muffler. And I wanted to make sure that I kept this upward, because this is essentially the height that we need the exhaust to continue to come out of this slot here. I don't know if this is 2.5. I'm glad that it's not dual, because dual means you've got to wire it into 1, then you run it over, and then you put it on a set of tips, which wires them back out to 2. It's kind of a weird process, but this works out great. I've got a couple 90s and a couple 45s, and I'll just kind of have to mix and match and figure out what we need to do to get it over to here. You can see there in the background some bright blue springs. Those are the max speeding rod coilovers. We've liked them so far. I'll have those linked down in the description as well. I do have a couple spots for exhaust mounts, hangers. Right underneath this section here, just over from these screws, is the actual frame rail. So if we needed to go into this, you also have your original. So here's the original mount that was here. And then there's another original mount that is back up over into here, and I had to remove it to get the exhaust out. And you can see that mounting hardware right there. Mix and match your pieces until it gets to where you want it to sit and weld it. There's not much else to it. So luckily enough, muffler deletes are fairly simple to do. All right, here is the exhaust done from the back of the car. Tried my best to keep it flat because that's what my wife wanted. It did end up having to be over just a little bit, but we're close enough. And unfortunately, I didn't get all the time lapsing I wanted to. About 2/3 through this project, I ran out of wire. So I had to go to the store and buy some. Bought some Vulcan wire from Harbor Freight. So what ended up happening was I left my GoPro time-lapsing while I was gone, and it filled up the memory card, and when I came back to turn it on again, then the memory card was full, and I didn't realize that the memory card was full, so I missed a lot of time-lapsing. But it's really nothing super crazy. Got my exhaust hanger here. I'm gonna go through and clean up some of these welds, and grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. But everything turned out really well. I'm very happy with it. But yeah, so we're gonna start it, get a cold start and a few revs, and then we'll take it out and get a reaction from my wife and get kind of like an overview. She's been the one driving the car, so I want to kind of hear what she thinks about the original exhaust and what she thinks about this one, and if she thinks it's worth doing something like this. I personally, I almost always think that muffler deletes, especially on BMWs, are a good choice. It keeps a very similar sound to what it had originally. It just brings out, you know, just turns the volume up. And then obviously you can put your exhaust tips and make them look sporty. So let's do that. Just gonna go take it for a quick spin, and then we'll get her thoughts on it, see if she likes it. So far, this is probably one of the quietest muffler deletes I've ever done on a car. Her last car we had, the F30, was probably one of the noisiest I've ever done, and so this is, it's kind of nice to have a little bit of sound without it being like over. It's quiet in here. Yeah, it's still quiet in here, which is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Also, this is because she hit me.
It's not.
No, I was working underneath a box truck at work, and I couldn't put the truck on a lift, so I was sitting on the ground and I smacked my head. Let's go take this for a quick drive. I just didn't want them to see that and be like, what is going on with his forehead?
Put my window down so I can hear it.
Yeah.
Because I can't hear it when I don't have my window down.
That is one nice thing. So what's nice about a muffler delete, and what I've always liked about it, is that if you're just driving around, you got a little bit of music on, your windows are up, it's very difficult to hear anything.
That sounds good.
She likes it.
And you didn't prank me this time either.
Yeah.
What did you do to my car?
I didn't do anything.
You're gonna have to edit that out because you're freaking out.
Don't go over there.
What did you put in my car?
Nothing. Go take it for a drive. Would you drive it?
No, what is that first?
Nothing.
I ain't getting pranked this time. What is that?
It's nothing.
Why does it sound like that?
Go for a drive.
What was that? It's screamed.
It screamed. It didn't scream.
Yeah, it did. Did you not hear it?
Get out on the road.
No, I'm not going out on the road where I'm going
Why?
faster.
Why? Well, it's not a speed thing.
Yeah, it is because it did it when I gunned it. It didn't do it like this. And I said it sounded good. I don't think it sounds good when I gun it. Oh dear. What did you do? Did you miss a weld?
No, I didn't do it. No.
That's whistling?
No. No, the exhaust actually went on really easily, and I'm so glad that in this car, and I don't know if other E90s are like this at all, but I'm so glad that this car has the 2.5-inch exhaust single instead of the dual 2 1/4 or whatever it is. You can go out that way, or you can go out this way too. It doesn't matter.
Well, I want to be able to access coming home fast when I get embarrassed of the screaming that comes from my car.
It didn't scream.
It did. That sounds good.
Yeah, I like the way it sounds. It's got a really good sound to it.
Yeah, it sounds very, very manly. There's something on it. What is that?
You don't like your blow-off valve?
It's not a blow-off valve. Because I asked to put one on it. And you said you can't because there's not a turbo on it. Oh!
I told you. It's a blow-off valve.
What in the world? That sounds awful.
No, it doesn't. Here, I'll rev it for you. I don't know how you were getting it to do it while you were putting your foot to the floor. Okay, you ready? You don't like that?
I don't know how I feel.
And if you notice,
Ghetto.
that's not ghetto, that's real. And if you notice, it only does it when you got your foot like all the way to the floor.
Are you keeping that on my car?
Yeah, why not? It's cool. It's a race car. You don't like it?
No. That hurts my ear.
Well, yeah, it only hurts your ears when you're standing right in front of it. Okay, give it a couple good revs from back here. Then we'll get an overview. So you're happy with it?
Yes.
If somebody's got this exact same car, do you recommend
I do.
doing this mod?
And a tune on top of it because
And a
it's
tune on
slow.
top of it. So Rev Match is gonna be getting a tune for us
I
here
was
soon.
used to my other car, so this definitely has no.
The throttle in this car is numb. It almost feels like you're doing like 3/4 throttle just to go.
Yeah.
And that's annoying. The turbo blow-off valve
It's
is
coming off.
Okay, so that's a no, but the muffler delete is a yes. And
It sounds good sometimes, but it's actually obnoxious sometimes. I
What,
don't
the
know
blow-off valve?
happened, Yeah.
did it go off when you were revving it earlier?
No.
So that's why I put it lower on the pedal, so you had to like actually like floor it to get it to go.
Here's the thing. Sometimes it sounds good, like when you were revving it and I was up there. From far away, it would sound really good, but with the hood up, it was very loud.
It was
in my
too
ear.
loud.
But when I first started, what was that screaming noise?
That's what that was. That's what that was.
Awful.
I wish they made a speaker that instead of it just going, I wish it would go like, you know, like the.
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
No, it doesn't have
which
that.
Is what they really did try.
Yeah.
They tried.
So if anybody who
It looks like a turbo.
I know. Anybody that manufactures these, if you're paying attention or listening, put a couple different sounds on there.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't, that wasn't the cheapest thing. I think it was like 35 bucks, but come on, for 35 bucks, there should be like a little toggle switch that allows you to go to a couple different blow off sounds. But I think if it had a su-tu-tu-tu, I think she'd be more with it, but yeah, so I'll take it back out. Maybe we'll put
take the screaming out of it.
Maybe
too.
maybe we'll put it in one of the race cars. Anyways, I really appreciate everybody so much for watching. Good mod. Almost always a good mod on a BMW. Very few BMWs sound worse or aren't worth it to do a muffler delete. If you took this to a shop, you'd be 150 to 250 bucks, so it's really not that expensive. So if you did like an intake and a tune and an exhaust, like the first three things most people do to their cars, this one takes it very well, and we're very much looking forward to a tune. Like I said, Rev Match will be doing that for us, and I'll have all of their information linked down in the description below. We will also have everything that we used on this car, the welder, all of the materials that we used, the exhaust tip, all that'll be linked down in the description below. And I appreciate everybody so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bam!